When he made a touching tribute to American troops. Watch.
If I get to go out and see a whole bunch of Army soldiers and Marines, that's something that makes me proud. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart.
This is such a great story. To show his appreciation, Shlomo Recknitz insisted on buying a hot dinner for those 400 soldiers that were there at the Shannon, Ireland airport during a layover. He joins us now with a story that has gone viral, and I love this story. So you're there with your family, get to the airport, and you see all of these troops hanging out. They're about to open up their what, MREs or paper bag dinners?
They were opening up something. It didn't seem that identifiable to me. I don't know how identifiable it was them either. But they were about to start eating.
Something looked off to you, right? You said there was this weird paradox as you're walking through the airport. What was that?
I think the picture was pretty much skewed. You had, a whole bunch of people eating at these nice fancy eateries and bistros, while the people who protect us and are fighting every day to protect our families and our communities seem to be just kind of kneeling on the ground and eating out of those paper bags, and that kind of looked a little lopsided to me, and I figured I want to make the picture look a little better and offered them $50 a piece to go to those restaurants and kind of have a warm meal on me.
And initially, the commander kind of was a little bit hesitant about it. Is that right?
Yeah, it probably didn't happen many times to him before, and he might have thought that I was doing some kind of prank, but I pulled out my credit card, I gave it to him, and I said, here you go.
That's great. So $50 for every soldier. There were 400 of them there?
There were right under 400, and half of them were soldiers, half of them were Marines.
That's amazing.
What was their reaction? We heard that the clapping, but at that point, did they know that they were going to be getting some hot meals, some real meals?
At that point, they knew already, and as I look back, as much as they enjoyed the $50 meal, as I look back, I think they were more appreciative of the gesture of someone actually caring for them than the actual meal. When they came over to thank me, and 90% of them came over to shake my hand, it seemed like that's what affected them more. Even the meal was the realization that there are people out there who care.
So you run a large nursing home provider in the state of California called, was it Brius Healthcare Services? You didn't have any idea that this was going to go viral. Someone was shooting video of it. Were you surprised by the reaction?
I was. I didn't know that anybody was taking a picture of it at the time. I probably would have gotten dressed beforehand. But whatever it was, I was ready to do it, and it was in my head, and I decided to do it, and that's what I did.
And this is not something that's unusual for you. You open your home to people who are in need, and it's something that's very much part of your character. And we hope this wonderful message, especially during the holidays and Christmas time, spreads to the rest of the world. We appreciate you joining us today, Shlomo. Thanks.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Coming up here on the show, a big scare for Simon